Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's DIMPLEZ News with the latest news. Please remember to smash that like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Let's kick it off with Cassie and Diddy. So, a very pregnant Cassie took to the stands and she testified that she used drugs at every freak off to dissociate and feel emotionless. She named substance like Special K, GHB, mushrooms, ecstasy, and MDMA. She said Combs also used drugs and sometimes the escorts did too. In an email exchange, Cassie confirmed they were discussing drug use, with Combs indicating he was high. She explained she took more drugs to mentally escape the experiences, which she said she hated. Even when the drugs made her vomit, Combs told her to continue. Cassie testified that she did not want to continue having intercourse when she felt like vomiting. She described the effects of various drugs. So she said GHB made her feel drunk and tipsy. Cocaine made her heart race, which she didn't like. And mushrooms caused hallucinations, making the walls appear to come alive. She also testified about being directed by Diddy on who to contact when drugs run out. She also described an incident where after an escort finished, Diddy instructed that the substance meaning the body fluid, be placed on his body, specifically his nipples. Weird. This is something she didn't want to do, but she had to. Cassie testified to feeling dehumanized and objectified by men, with some sessions being watched by Diddy via FaceTime. Recordings of the session sometimes appeared on Cassie's devices, which she would delete, calling them disgusting and expressing a desire for no one ever to see them. Sean's devices were also used at times. Cassie asked him to delete the videos, but doesn't know if he actually did. Cassie recounts leaving a freak off early because of an upcoming premiere. She said Diddy became violent, hitting her between sessions as she tried to leave via the elevator. He allegedly threw her to the ground, grabbing Cassie by the neck and hoodie. The prosecution then presented hotel hallway video evidence to support the account. It's not looking good for Diddy at all. He also urinated. He did a lot of freaky stuff. But at the end of the day, justice must be served. The sad thing about this, his kids were in court, especially his daughters, his young daughters. They were in court and they heard everything. Cassie's husband was also in court, but he was asked to leave because, they didn't want Cassie to hold back anything because her husband is there. So they asked him to leave so she could just spill it all. And she did. She did. And up next, we have Halle and DDG. So a judge has granted Halle Bailey a restraining order after she claims she was abused by DDG, the father of her son. In documents obtained by TMZ TV, Halle claims that things became physical in January when DDG came over to pick up their son Halo. She reportedly tried to start a conversation about a visitation schedule. While buckling up their child in his car seat, she claims DDG became agitated and said, "Get out of my car, bitch." That caused their baby to cry, and she grew concerned about him leaving with their son in an agitated manner. The two allegedly started to wrestle, leading DDG to allegedly pull her hair and slam her face on his steering wheel, causing her to chip her tooth. So I'm going to show some pictures of that. So that's a chipped tooth, and that's some battering there on her hand. Another incident mentioned in the documents took place back in March when she claims DDG entered her home without her permission. She said he entered her bedroom and texted her a picture of her empty bed. He reportedly said, "Now I know what you've been on." Laugh out loud. She interpreted his message as an accusation of her being intimate with other people. DDG is also accused of being verbally abusive and smashing her Ring camera after he became upset after she told him she and Halle were sick and she didn't want Halle to leave home. A judge has granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order, requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away. She was also granted permission to take their son to Italy as she shoots a new film for 2 months. DDG has to stop posting and streaming about her and their child. Leave in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this. What I think about this, she didn't take it to the internet like others would, right? She took it to the court. So that is that. DDG mother, she responded to the whole thing and she said, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long." And up next, we have Tory Lanez. So Tory Lanez was hospitalized. Canadian rapper Tory Lanez is reportedly in hospital after being stabbed at a U.S. prison where he's currently serving a 10-year sentence. According to U.S. media reports, the 32-year-old was stabbed by another inmate in the yard at the California Correctional Institution on Monday morning. He was reportedly rushed to a hospital in critical conditions. Prayers up for Tory. And last but not least, we have Toni Braxton. She confirmed that she will be at Reggae Sumfest 2025. So that will be something to look out for. Our girl Toni will be in Jamaica performing at Sumfest. So that's a good look. Thanks for watching. And please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.